this utter forces that be for so many years, and somehow it manifested this year where I actually said yes, and lo and behold, you have come to be part of this experience. And I want to applaud and thank each and every one of you for being part of this. I trust it will be an educational, entertaining, and enlightening experience for all of us. So, thank you again for me. It's really a beloved thing. I'm Jonathan Goldman. I've been in this field for about 35 years. And let's see if I can, well, there's this book that I did called The 7 Secrets of Sound Healing for a Hay House. I trust a few of you have read it. If you haven't, it's really, they recently released a version on Kindle. And I did another book called The Divine Name. Great, he had this beautiful quote for, and this won the 2011 award for the Visionary Award for the Best Healing Book of the Year. And that was a real honor as well. Is my Hay House soapbox here? See it? My Hay House soapbox? Oh, okay. Well, today we're going to be talking about, actually this first lesson, we're going to be talking about the physics of sound. Why sound has the ability to heal? What are the physical characteristics of it? And we're going to find that the ancient mystics and our modern physicists are basically in agreement with some major concepts. The first one being sound is the original creative force. Okay, so, we're going to be talking about sound for manifestation. And ultimately, a lot of the different, if you like, traditions, in the beginning was the Word. And the Lord said, let there be light. Sound preceding light. In the Hindu tradition, they say Nada Brahman, the world of sound. Or in the beginning was Brahman, with whom was the Word. From the Hopi tradition, the first real men and women are given power solely through the Word. The Spikes woman sings a song of creation over the Mayan tradition, the same thing. In the ancient Egyptian tradition, the god Thoth, think of an object, speak its name, and bring it into manifestation and into being. In the Far East and Polynesia and whatnot, the gods and goddesses would blow a giant conch shell, they get a gong, and they bring that which was from another dimension here. In the Australian tradition, the ancient people, the original people, blew the didgeridoo, and the Wanjana, the Dreamtime people, manifested through the sound of the didgeridoo. So this is this, if you like, fable of creation through sound. It's been around for a really, really long time. Now our scientists are calling the creation of the universe the Big Bang. As my friend Greg Brady says, that there's obviously a male who named it, but that's okay. And it's quite extraordinary. We'll be, a little bit. They talk about superstring theory and different parallel dimensions and everything vibrating at different levels of, creation. And this is all really true. Right now, we're going to be talking about just sound. So this is going to be sort of sound 101. What is sound? Okay, sound travels as a wave. And this wave is measured, like the waves of the ocean is measured in cycles per second. And these cycles per second are also scientifically called the hertz. So if something has 10 cycles per second, it is 10 hertz. Very, and this is called its frequency. Very, very slow waves travel slowly and make very clear sounds. Very, very fast waves travel quickly. Okay, so if it's a very slow wave, it's a deep sound. If it's a fast wave, it's a high sound. Now, we hear from around 20 to about 20,000. And on this piano that's over here, if I were to hit with the lowest note, is around 24 of these cycles a second. And the very highest note is a little bit over 5,000. But once again, we hear from around 20 cycles a second to around 20,000 cycles a second.
Man, come on.
Now, everything in the universe is in a state of vibration. Everything is creating sound. From the electrons moving around the nucleus of an atom, the planets and distant galaxies moving around their suns, they're all in motion, they're all creating a vibration. And indeed, resonance, everything has its own natural resonance. Everything has its own natural vibration or series of vibrations. Every organ, every bone, every tissue, every part of the body has a resonance. This floor has a resonance. The seats you're on has a resonance. Everything is in vibration. Whether or not we can hear that is not the story. And when we are healthy, we are indeed like this extraordinary orchestra that is playing an overall symphony of the self, okay? Every part of our body is playing in its own natural harmony, and all together we're creating this incredible sound. But what happens if the third violin player or second violin player loses their sheet music? They begin to play out of tune, begin to play out of harmony. Pretty soon the entire string section is going to be off. Pretty soon the entire orchestra is going to sound funky. It's just going to happen. And this is, if you like, akin to a part of our body vibrating out of ease or out of harmony. Some sort of counter vibration somehow sets in part of our body is vibrating out of ease or out of harmony. And the idea is, how can we get ourselves or this person that we're metaphorically speaking about to basically change the vibrational rate of some part of themselves that's not vibrating quite properly and causing some sort of discomfort. And we'll be playing with a number of toys. Humans love toys, and we're going to be playing with tuning forks and all sorts of other stuff. And I have a record company that creates wonderful recordings that a lot of people have found very, very therapeutic, and we're going to be talking about that. But I think there is an instrument that is so natural, so cost-effective, doesn't require batteries, and the owner's manual is very easy to use. Do you know what that is? Our voice. We can all use our voice as an instrument of healing. I'm going to talk more about that. But I want to first of all talk a little bit about the physiological effects of our voice, the benefits that can occur to us making sound. So these are physiological benefits of making sound. You get increased oxygen, get the release of, among other things, melatonin. You all know about melatonin. Some of you may have been taking melatonin to help you sleep. It's a neurochemical that's also being used now for treatment of depression. And it's also, actually, they're experimenting with it for the treatment of cancer. You get all sorts of extraordinary stress-reducing hormones to occur, so you get less stress, a lot less cortisol when you make sounds. We're just talking about just humming, making an ah sound or an om. These things in a very short amount of time. This is all scientifically validated work. You get the release of opiates, which are those absolute natural painkillers, and we feel good. And in fact, sound can help you reduce pain. If you're in pain, if you begin to make a sound, you feel better. What happens when you stub your toe? You make a sound. And they've now scientifically proven that making a sound when you stub your toe or whatnot allows you to endure more pain. It's interesting that they need scientific experiments to prove these things that the human species has probably been doing for a really long time. Now we get the, this is one of my favorites, get the release of nitric oxide. How many of you know about nitric oxide? Not nitrous oxide, which is a wonderful substance if you're in the dentist's office. But nitric oxide is what they call a vascular dilator. So it literally causes our circulatory system to expand, so it allows the blood to move more freely through the body. And actually in 2008, it was voted as the molecule of the year.